Hello there and welcome to another Touring with Us visit here. We are off to hopefully Saffron Walden very shortly, 320, not quite sure which one it is because one goes to Radwinton, one goes to Shrewdy Camps, and we are at this stop here. Just thought I'd let people know, and of course Mo, as in Giuliani buzzing from the Nice and Relaxing show, is in the background. Give us a wave, Julian. Thank you very much. And this is the Hayville bus station here as we wait for the bus. That is the Cambridge bus here. It's all going to be changing in March anyway, so that will be going directly, well, half directly to Cambridge, but it does go around the Horse Heath and then Linton, Abington and then Cambridge at the moment, but there is due to be some X13s going to be coming here every hour in March. So that's the stop for that, and there is a little bit of a confusion here for the Central Connect bus that will take you to Saffron Walden. Now this stop here, you can see that there would have been some chairs here. We've got our suitcases here, we're not going on holiday, not quite yet, but of course, yeah, this timetable here tries to explain all the bus routes here. It does say Central Connect here, and this is probably the one that we're probably going to be getting. I think one that will go to Audley end, but it will stop at Saffron Walden High Street, and of course Stagecoach Town Circular as well, Stevenson's Handon, and Stagecoach apparently on stand 1 and 2. But the confusing thing is Central Connect here is supposed to be on stand 1, but I think it's because they were dismantling, for some reason, this bus chairs here. Well, there was some chair seating here, but of course that kind of seating was in here. You can see the seating here, and you can see where they would have been here, but they moved them down there, or they took them out. I don't know what happened. Where that bus stop is, you just about see it. The one next to the first stop is the Hayville Chalkstone stop, and where that Cambridge bus is, that will be going to Cambridge. Waiting for the Saffron Walden bus, 34 minutes past 1. That should take us to Saffron Walden and get there around about just after 2. Rock man.
Yeah.
Great Yarmouth man.
He's finished.
He's finished his shift and he's gone up that way. There he is. It's Chris Withers we're talking about here. Oh no, that's the postman. He's gone away in his car. There he is. Let's follow his car. That's Chris Withers. Off he goes. That's the bus driver of Hayville. Got down here perfectly as we wait for the 34 minutes past. Well, of course, yeah, it's 32 minutes past, but it should be here soon. Maybe it's halfway out Sainsbury's by now. Lovely sunset today, beautiful at last. That's the one. Hopefully it'll stop here. 320. Apparently he's stand number 1. We've just been told by the bus driver on Central Connect here. So we are on our way to Saffron Walden. When Julian gets his phone charged in, you can actually charge the phone on the bus.
There's one over there on there.
Lovely, thank you very much indeed, thank you. That's it. Yep, that's it. Okay, that's lovely, thank you very much indeed, thank you. Thank you. Can I have some butter, please? Some butter, please? Yeah, please, thank you. So we're in the Temeraire Wetherspoons here. Hopefully we get our trains, which we have ordered on our E-type, of course, tickets. You know, the E-tickets, which is electronically on the app these days. A couple of trains have been cancelled. Probably Stansted Airport ones due to signalling problem. Yeah, you know those traffic lights that you have on the roads, very similar to what they have, I would say, on a rail track, which is a signalling sort of issue. But of course, it doesn't often happen on the road more than the trains. Seem to have a lot of signalling problems which they can't sort of rectify what the issue is. So yeah, that might be Stansted Airport, but there might be some trains that will go to Cambridge and hopefully it will take us there. Touch wood. Despite all the strikes that have been rumoured to go round, and of course that never-ending strikes sort of system, it's not great. Anyway, catch you all later. Sorry about that, I got cut off due to a phone call, but you know, as I was saying about signalling problems that seem to happen more on trains rather than the road signals, as in the traffic lights. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense, despite all the strikes rumoured around to go ahead as well, which is quite annoying to some people. But to others, they don't seem to mind striking. But of course, that's one of those things. So yeah, we're in the Temeraire Wetherspoons here, and it's quite nice little spoons actually. If you've seen some of the footage that I've been able to create here, before we go and get our bus very shortly to Audley End. We certainly won't be walking it, by the way. This is the food menu here. The Temeraire. Don't think you can see that writing very well, but of course, yeah. So the price of breakfast is around about this price these days. Here at this particular spoons, and you can buy extra added breakfast at most spoons like this, unless it's a top rates, low rates kind of place. And these are the stuff that you can actually buy. Available until about noon time for breakfast only. And the refills are this current price at the moment. They probably will go up in the future, so remember where you see this. And there you go, all the breakfast muffin deals there. If I turn this over, that's where we are. And of course, if I read this, I'll be able to read it out to you in full. Now I'm going to read you some really interesting facts about the Temeraire Saffron Walden Wetherspoons. Temeraire is actually spelled Temeraire. The plates are cleared. We're about to drink this. This shandy, by the way. The Harveys were a distinguished local family, many of whom were buried at nearby Hempstead. Among them was Sir Eliab Harvey, who commanded the Temeraire at Trafalgar in 1805. He had a distinguished naval career. During the famous naval encounter, the ship was the second in line in Nelson's flagship HMS Victory. During the famous naval encounter, the ship was the second in line in Nelson's flagship HMS Victory. The Temeraire was later immortalised in a painting by celebrated artist J.M.W. Turner and also recalled in the name of this Wetherspoons pub. Well, just arrived at Audley end here. You can see the train station, just the background here. And of course we've got to go over onto the lifts here to go to the other side to get to Cambridge here, and one way goes to London. And of course that's one of the entrances, and you could go this way where Julian is, and there's a coffee shop just there. We'll probably have a coffee in just a moment, but yeah, that's the main entrance with the ticket office, I believe, is still there, and there's a machine around the corner as well. And this is the Saffron, Walden, Audley end stop here. This is where the bus will stop. Just here. So there we are. Okay, let's carry on. Follow Julian, or just follow me. Where are you going, that way or this way? There's two ways in. You can go through that way if you want, but this is the coffee shop here. Just here, if it's still open. Oh, it's closed. Wonder why that is. Last time I came here, it was open. Maybe it's closed for some reason. Don't know why, but that's a bit of a shame. It's normally open. It is normally open, but nobody to run it properly. Yeah, we'll probably have to get the lifts up here this way. Unfortunately, the coffee shop was closed at this point here today. Not sure why that was, but never mind. Platform 1 is that way. It's over there. Toward the end. Perhaps we will follow Julian now. Yeah, that way goes to London, and if you turn this way, it goes to Cambridge, and further on. Ticket machine just there where those people are. But we've already got our e-tickets, by the way. We've got to cross over using the lifts. There's another lift here. You've forgotten about that one. Good view of the sunset, by the way. Just over there. Looks like someone's farm there. Probably is. You can go down the stairs, but...
Footbridge. Doors opening. Lift going down.
Got all get in.
Doors closing.
Often lifts smell, don't they?
Oh yeah, Rodney goes, wee.
Rodney and Del, of course. Yeah, you've got cameras here, so we can't really do what Del does.
Platform level.
Stop the lift. That's what he did. Okay.
Doors opening.
What for her? It's one of those trains. Yeah, at least that one's on. There you go. For Froggy. Sugar tea. Whatever you want to call her. It's a London train, so we'll have to try and get on it as best we can. Right, okay, let's go on. This is London Liverpool Street train here. Yeah, we're on the train from Audley End to Cambridge. At last, something's turned up. Happy days. And it's not on a strike day. You can see the gaps are a bit tight, isn't it, to squeeze through.
I think it's a great head driver.
Is it? Did you see anything? There we go. This is going to Whittlesville Parkway. What's that? Who wants a gun to mine for a catsup? Well, of course, it is, I would say, still on Thursday the 15th of February 2024, 42 minutes past 6, and it is Nick C with you, and Mo, as in Julian, is here. Give us another wave, Julian. He's in the background. So yeah, we're in Cafe Nero now, and of course, yes, the lighting isn't all that great here. You can see what it's like here. So yeah, just a song of the light here. Got two of these, and of course a Cafe Nero, one of these. Unfortunately, you can't take these cups home. I wonder if they actually sell them online, so you can actually support Cafe Nero. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But yeah, as I say, just about under 20 minutes till 7 PM UK time. We hope you've enjoyed all of our video here, although it's been in brief terms. We did show the bus station of Haverhill, but in the end we got told that it is stand number 1. We've got to wait for the Connect bus to go to Audley End, and we have to double check that, but of course until I double check that I can't confirm it 100%, but it seems like it is stand 1 from now on, but there's no seats to sit on that stop, which is really odd because the stand is still standing there and there's no seats to sit on. So yeah, I think Suffolk County Council have actually changed the stop to stand 1. It's quite confusing because I thought we missed a stop down there. So yeah, it is very, very confusing. But anyway, yeah, we'll have to just notify that for next time. We saw a bit of the food of the Temeraire Wetherspoons. We hoped to stay a little bit longer in Saffron Walden, but we didn't get time to in the end. We got the bus, which was a 320 bus, fortunately enough for us, to Audley End. We showed a little bit of the highlights of the journey, and of course we got to the train station. Unfortunately for me, or for Julian, wanted to try the coffee there or maybe tea there at the cafe. It was not open for whatever reason, we don't know, which is a bit of a shame, but we managed to get across to the other side, and I found out that there was a different and shorter bus stop, which is sort of a lazy bus stop really, because I normally get the one further on down. But like I say, we had to use the lifts, and the lifts were working at this point, because sometimes lifts at train stations do not work. But yeah, it was the 33 minutes past, roughly speaking, train from, of course, Liverpool Street, which is the train that we got, which was slightly delayed, but of course it did turn up in the end and got us to Cambridge in good time. We had to use our e-tickets on the way out on the barriers, and we ended up here at this very point of Cafe Nero. Look how cosy it is in here. Nice, isn't it? So as always, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to Touring with us if you haven't already, and hopefully we'll get some interest of the public of what we do here, and hopefully you'll see a Q&A and chat soon, whatever month that is. And yeah, we'll let you know when that is, and hopefully you can join us for that. Till next time, take care and peace out for now, and remember, we are the Golden Show that hopefully never ends. Leave you with a little bit of the staff here at Cafe Nero.